Good evening, folks. What is going on? Welcome back to another Wednesday night live stream. Really do appreciate you being here, whether you're here live or if you're here on the rewatch. If you are here on the rewatch, chuck a comment down below and let me know how you doing, what you enjoyed. If you're here live, jump over to the live chat because there's 13 of you here already, and I would love to hear what you've been up to today, how you're doing. Otherwise, just jump in, say hi. Don't forget we do have the giveaways tonight as well, which I'll get onto very shortly. What's crapping? What's crapping? What's cracking, folks? I hope we're all doing well. It's today was actually my first day back to Backpack for Vic Kids. You can still got a little shirt on here. So I'm probably feeling a bit tired because it's been another big busy day, and I've really only been getting back into my routine in the last week or so. Still have a bit of a croak. If you watch my video that came out just before this, you would have seen that. I still had a bit of a croak, and that was just last week when I caught up with Christian. So anyway, hope you're all doing well. Thanks for being here. We're going to hang out tonight, open up some more shiny treasures, and hopefully get some good cards for you all. Last week we hit, I think, 14 hits. There has been a delay of getting some of those cards out because my padded mailers, I didn't realize I was out, and they are meant to arrive tomorrow. So if you win again tonight, you're going to get double up when I send them out. Anyway, what's going on, folks? Who's here in the chat? We have Grumpy Granny in the house, first and best dressed. Thank you very much. Appreciate you being here. Hello, boys and girls. How you doing? We've got Ashton, my main man. How you doing, mate? I hope you're doing well. I've got your gift here, drink bottle, so I can stay hydrated. Thank you, sir. Hope you're doing well, mate. Yeah, I am. I'm feeling all right. Still getting a bit croaky because I've been talking a lot today at Backpacks. It's probably just lingered on a bit too far, but hey, I'm doing well. We got Johnny Boy, my man. Good evening. It's been a big day, so looking forward to hanging out, mate. It makes me smile and it makes my world when I hear people say that they're just looking forward to hanging out. And look, we've all got our own lives. We've got things going on, whether it's a big day at work or you've come home from school or just life. And to be able to switch off, that's why I love doing this. We're answering questions, we're hanging out, we're doing different things, opening up some Pokemon cards, and it's a free for all in that sense. So I appreciate you all hanging out. We have John in the house. How you doing, sir? John Roberts, that is. So, folks, if you do want to win in the public giveaway, here it is here. We're going to be doing 4 packs as giveaways for the public, and then for the members, we'll have 3 packs of the shiny treasures as well. Still getting ramped up with all my Pokemon stuff. There's been a lot happening in the last 2 weeks, even some more interesting developments with the business. All good stuff, but it's just things are moving quicker than I expected. So, so I've just been a bit juggling of everything. And members, if you do want to jump in, there's a community tab. I think a lot of you have found it this time. Like I know Jen found it this time. I think John found it this time. So really, really good to see that everyone's getting on top of that. We've got Kerry in the house, and it sounds like with Ashton, Mason, and Ollie. How you doing, folks? Appreciate you being here. We've got Jen in the house. How are we doing, Jen? Appreciate you tuning in all the way from Western Australia. I feel bad I wasn't able to get back to you about the rap video last week. Wow. Rap video. It's all happening. Thank you, GG. Appreciate you. We have Graham in the house. How you doing, sir? Hope you're doing well. G'day, mate. Need to keep my throat hydrated with some nice warm peppermint tea. We have Recommerce Dave in the house. How you doing, sir? Thanks for being here. We have 2 Aussie Thrifters. Hope everyone has had a good day. Yeah, it's been good. Hope you guys have had a wonderful day as well. Getting back into the groove of Backpacks, which is great. Busy week for everyone, it sounds like. Yeah, people back at school, back at work, all the full shebang. We've got Ledbetter in the house. How you doing? Andrew, hey gang, saw my other series of Fast Forward today. Wow, look at that. Well done, sir. You being cheeky again. Jeepers. Being very, very cheeky. We've got Emma in the house. How you doing? Happy hump day? Yes. Hi, mate. Can't stay watching the telly. We'll chat you on Yep, cool. Catch me on repeat. Cool. So Captain's asked some really good questions tonight. So Captain, make sure you come back and have a watch of what I'll be answering. He's asked some pretty good questions, and so has Grumpy Granny. So appreciate it, folks. We'll get into those probably after this. Thank you, Graham. You got to keep these grumpy grannies in line, right? Hey, we have Mel in the house. How you doing? If Otis, you're there as well, mate. Appreciate you swinging by. Thanks for being here. We have Anthony in the house as well. How you doing, sir? will you get back to your winning streak tonight? Obviously, you missed out last week, but hey, it's always a chance to get back on the train. All right. So, how's everyone doing? What's Goss? What's happening? How are we all doing? For me today, backpacks did a little bit of a thrift, did a bit of video, and really just getting the swing of things. I've got another pickup of what have I got to pick up of? I've got a pickup of pickup of washing tomorrow. So they're coming in the morning, and it's really just I've got a whole bunch of consignment stuff going on at the moment. So just really trying to get that up to speed and build some traction with being able to list. And yeah, there's lots happening. It's all good, and there'll be more videos and stuff about this over the coming weeks coming out. So, but of course, if anyone's got questions, by all means, please do ask. Good evening, everyone. How are you doing, Wendy? Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Looking after yourself. All right, so we'll get straight into the questions because there's quite a few there, and then people might have more questions about it. And then we'll get into the Pokemon cards a little bit, probably closer to 9 o'clock. Gives everyone a chance to jump in and have a chance to win. I'm working my way through you seem to get a really big haul. Well done, GG. Hey, we have extraction. I know, so many Pikachus. They are growing. They are expanding. And I would like to put a few more up, but I don't have enough room at the moment. But, it is what it is. Yeah, appreciate you being here, Extraction. Yes. So I wash all my clothes. So the policy on eBay of pre-owned clothing is everything has to be washed before it's sold on eBay. Very, very clear. I get very, very frustrated when I have customers make false returns or claims that item has not been washed. It's happened twice now. I've got receipts of all the stuff I've washed, and it's happened twice where I've had an item not as described or damaged or whatever, and I've worked with eBay to have those things removed because I take it very serious. Like, I'm trying to build a long-term business, and you don't build a long-term business from trying to cut corners. So that's all part of the formula. And yes, I wash everything. Ethan, my man, how you doing, sir? Thanks for being here. Caught up with Ethan yesterday. It was. We had a quick chat. Actually, it was a bit of a long chat. It was been a long time coming, but Ethan's a really good mate. I say it every week. If you are looking for an accountant, he is your man. For me, he's a great friend, and obviously he's my accountant as well. So, but I wouldn't say it if I don't mean it, right? Everything if I recommend here on the channel is because it's working for me. Of course, it might not work for everyone, but Ethan is all round. He does business, he does individuals, and it's really, really good. So, and of course, we've got the reseller spreadsheet together as well. But definitely worth checking out his content, free content over on his YouTube as well. So appreciate being here, Ethan. Thanks for dropping by, buddy. All right, so we'll get into some questions that have come through. I think there's some really good ones here, and I think they're all relevant to all of us here. Well, not all of them, but some of them will be. So we'll start with Captain's, just in case he's still here. So his first question down the bottom was, what are my thoughts on MYOB and Xero? So I think they're really, really important. I don't use them in detail at this point. And look, Ethan has probably a good take on this as well for Xero. I think he did a video on it comparing how to use it for a reseller. But for me, I pay my employee via Xero, so I track their time there and pay them from there and all that jazz. So Xero is really important for that kind of management tool because I have to be able to report it to the ATO and tax office and all that jazz. So those tools are very important for that. For now, I don't need to use it for my other things. I think as I start to scale, as I bring more people into the business, it will probably start to become something that I need to look at. At the moment, I still manage my sheet more so because it's managing my inventory, the reseller spreadsheet. And of course, I've got a lot of whiz-bang things on top of that I manage all my KPIs and stats and all that jazz, which we're actually going to talk a bit about tonight as well because there's a question on it. So, that answers your question, Captain. If anyone has other questions around it, by all means, jump in and I'll do my best to answer. Otherwise, I'll shimmy you off to Ethan and he can help you. But yeah, I'm only really using it for payroll and timesheeting. So that's that. And then the next question he had was, do you run any of your purchases off business credit cards? Now, I'll be frank, and I have spoken about this in one of my other videos, is I try to put majority of my transactions since the new financial year through my Amex. The reason why I wanted to do that is because with some of my suppliers, I get 30 days with them. And then it also means that I also get the 55 days on the credit card. So if I time things right, I get almost about 80 days plus for having to make payments. Of course, I think where people might forget is that obviously you have to be able to pay that money back. And the time you make the transaction is the time the transaction occurs, which is the time you have to record it. It's not delaying the record keeping, it's just delaying the time I have to pay it. So obviously there's a lot of places that don't accept Amex. So I'm really using it for my suppliers and also through my consignment. So it gives me a bit more runway because, if I sell $2,000 worth of profit of with my consignments, we split 50%. So it makes it really well worth it for that, because it means I'm able to push that out a little bit, just because sometimes if we had a really good month, it's more of a cash flow game. So helps me just build up the pile. Obviously, you have to monitor it, and I get the points. So the beauty of that was those points paid for the flights back from the Philippines, and that's probably one of the silver linings for that. So for both myself and Carla, and also paid for some of the accommodation, points free. Like I didn't have to pay a single dime. So there are some perks of that. I don't recommend, if you're just starting today, to put it through credit cards and things like that. You want to be able to build your cash flow normally. But for me, I already had a credit card or whatever, and it just came to the point where I started to make sense because I'm doing a lot of transactions. We'll go through some of my details of for 2023 of what I spent. And if you start to see how much I'm spending, it makes sense to put that through credit cards because you get the points. But yeah, please, speak to your accountant or financial advisor when it comes to those kind of things. If you are looking to get an Amex and you want a referral, you get some extra bonus points, I can help you with that too. But again, I'm not here to say go get a credit card. I'm here to say, do what makes sense for you. It's a very serious thing. Yeah, so that's that. The next one was from Grumpy Granny. We'll get straight into it. We may as well want to roll, and then we'll get into some Pokemon cards. But if people have questions about all this, more than happy to answer. Is there anything you need to change in your reselling business since you got back? Jeepers. Yeah, there is a lot. So I'm going to share this on my screen right now. I might have to just make this disappear, this little bar. But, in my recent video that I did on Monday, I spoke about the journey from basically 2021 to 2022 and 2023, right? And these are a lot of numbers here, so it might be a bit overwhelming for people. But what I want to kind of show you on screen here is what I realized in 21 to 22 is as we start to grow, more expenditures come through, right? And then obviously I tried to test that theory a bit more. And 2023, there was a lot of interesting KPIs down the bottom here. I don't know if you can see that with my mouse, but hopefully you can. So really the things that I've been focusing on in the last, 12 weeks of reflection is changing the cost to profit ratio, the cost to revenue ratio, and also focusing on my cost to sell. So how much is it costing me to actually do these things? Or how much does it cost me to make a profit? How much does it cost me to make $100 revenue? And then my rebuy opportunity in 21 and 22, it meant that for every item that I sold, I was basically able to go buy another 5 items, which is great. Last year, obviously, I could only go buy one more item. So it really makes it very hard to double down, makes it very hard to compound. However, I've been paying someone, obviously a nice wage of $30 in super and things like that. So there's a lot of interesting things here, which I think has really challenged me to think how I'm changing. Well, not changing. I mean, this is all part of what I'm trying to build anyway. But now it's giving me a bit more focus areas that I need to change in the business for 2024. And I'm still trying to make sure I'm building something that builds me out of it. So that means it's going to be cost heavy anyway, because I'm replacing my time with spending that money for someone else to do it. But it means I don't have to do it. So the expenditure is going to be higher. Expenditure is going to be higher, but it's all relevant to what I'm trying to achieve. This won't work necessarily for everyone. So I hope that answers that question for you, Gigi. So really that's, really wanting to just continue to focus on that. But the other mentality that I'm changing is, and I've continued to reframe this every year, really making sure that the narrative of what I'm trying to share here is it's about me building my business. I'm not building your business. This is how I'm doing things. This is how I did it, or why I did this to get that result. This is what I'm attempting to do. And really actually changing the concept of how I talk about reselling. Yes, we're doing reselling. Yes, I'm doing a reselling business, but making sure that I'm not here saying this is what resellers should be doing to grow their business, but saying this is what I'm doing to grow my reselling business, and taking away the push onto other people. if people want to follow the journey and as I document it and take something from that, by all means. But I really want to remove myself from pushing this is what you have to do to scale up your reselling, more so showing this is what I'm doing to scale up my business more so, if that makes more sense. Retro Ranger just popped in to say hi. Have a great stream. Heading to visit the fam. No worries, mate. Thanks for swinging by. Appreciate you. Thanks for spending the time. GG. We have a couple of waving hands. Thank you. The next one that was from Grumpy Granny. I'll just actually answer the first one above there. How do I get out of the habit of thinking I have a live stream to do Wednesday nights? Well, you can pull up a, whether it's a beer or wine or a, beverage of kombucha or something, and sit back and relax and just enjoy the night off. Have some fun. Hopefully you win some Pokemon cards tonight. And Grumpy Granny also asked, what seemed to change the most while you were away? I'm not sure if this is for me or like observations, but for me, I did a lot of reflection and, what I wanted to achieve or what I achieved last year versus what I want to achieve this year. And I've kind of just answered some of that, just changing my mindset. I'm releasing a few videos talking about, my intentions. I spoke about a video on my recent podcast around, there's going to be people that don't agree with what I do as I put myself out there, but who are they to dictate, what I can do or what I should and shouldn't do based on my interests and passions and hobbies and things like that and curiosities. So really just making sure I'm doing things for me and also making sure I'm doing it with the conviction, knowing why I'm doing it, and really pulling myself away from trying to solve the problem for everyone else. I'm just solving a problem for me. And I got burnt out last year at the end of the year. Obviously, there was a few scares with health and things like that. And I'm just trying to take in a view of everything else and, where do I want to be in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, and beyond that. So that's really what's changed, just mentality, pace, what I'm trying to do and, got nothing to prove to anyone but myself. As in, when you got back, what did you observe had changed the most back here while you were away? Well, to be frank, what I have realized is that the reselling community has split. There's so many different things going on. Some of it split for bad reasons and some of it split for just different groups. And for me, looking at it, like if I was a new reseller coming into this community, they must be so confused. Like, you come in, you've got all the different YouTube videos, me included. Then we've got all these different groups, we've got all these different Discords, and there's nothing wrong with those. Nothing wrong with groups, nothing wrong with Discords. But it's overwhelming. And then all of a sudden now, as an individual coming in, they have to start picking, do I go to this group? Do I go to that group? This one's pays, this one's free. There's all this content. And then I think they're spending too much time trying to figure out who to follow, what to do, who's saying it this way. They're not actually doing any work. When I reflect on, when I started 3 years ago, like, it was 2 Aussie Thrifters and a few others and Diary of a Flipper and the Aussie Flipper as well. And, I was following all of them and listening and observing. And obviously I was doing a lot of conversation with 2 Aussie Thrifters, which I'm so grateful for now as well. They were my accountability partner. And, it was just easy to just kind of just get work done and keep yourself accountable. Whereas now there's a lot. And that's why I pull back from my memberships as well, because I don't want to be someone charging for reselling information, nor do I want to be someone that's saying I have all the results. And I don't want someone to have to choose between paying me for reselling or paying someone else. And it's not about the payment stuff. Like, I'm happy to charge people because if people see value and want to pay for it, by all means pay for it. But I think it's just a bit overwhelming. So I'm kind of just playing it quiet, playing it low, and just seeing what's everyone's doing. And, I pop up here and there. But my intention, well, obviously it changed a little bit because I was sick when I got back, but really just want to get working this year. And I've got big ambitions and I really need to spend my time there. So trying to pull myself away from too much of the reselling, look at what I'm doing space in terms of being in forums or groups and things all the time. And then making sure I'm getting all my non-negotiables done first before I do that. If that answers the question. Yeah, I guess a lot of stuff did happen. Yeah, a lot of stuff did. And, a lot of it, there's levels, like depending on what perspective, I'm not going into detail of it. Like there's a lot of things I don't like just because it feels weird. But then there's a lot of things that, I think it's great that the community is finally coming together and there's these places where they can talk and communicate and share and all those different things. So there's pros and cons, right? And there's things there that are available, which, me, when I started 3 years ago, didn't have. And that stuff can slingshot people. It's terrible the way it's split, really. Don't. Yeah, there you go. It's a community member right there. Secondhand gang. How you doing, mate? Thanks for being here. I think as what a hobby reseller or part-time reseller, you have to be careful how much time you spend away from the business. 100%. You really do. It takes so much time. And if you're not being productive, then, you're really just helping someone else grow. Um, Now, again, that's why I say this very carefully, because obviously we need people to motivate us, encourage us, and to give us the inspiration to achieve what we want to be able to achieve. But at the end of the day, it comes down to you, comes down to me doing me, you doing you, like what you want to do and achieve. So, take what you need and be grateful for that and say thank you and run with it and then come back. But at the moment, I can't even imagine coming into the community right now, and there's just all, and there's stuff in US as well. So many groups, and again, there's nothing wrong with groups. I have no problems with groups. I have no problem with people charging for groups. I was charging for a group, but the reality is, it's like, how do people, I guess, filter through all the noise and understand this is what is best for me? And I guess they have to spend a lot of time doing that. But at the end of the day, they shouldn't need to be paying for anything, or they shouldn't need to be spending so much time to find the information. I think the best way to learn is experience. But at the same time, I also really appreciate all the knowledge that is now available, because it's not just YouTube, it's available through these groups. And these groups can mean people have access to information and people that, we didn't have 2, 3, 1 year ago. So it's a real valuable asset, but we have to be so careful how much time we spend there, because we'll get burnt out. And this is speaking both to the creators and speaking to both of the community and the audience and the listeners and the absorbers. There you go. And none of us are in control of what other people do. We can 100%, 100%. Getting advice and having quick chats and is good, and picking you. Yeah, that's right. I mean, look, that is a fair point, G Lee. Like, now there's so many options. It means you can pick what makes sense for you. But I think if someone was really, really new and fresh and hasn't done business or anything like that, it would be very overwhelming. That's my thoughts. That's my thoughts. But I think over time it will get better, because people will have things that are systemized. People will have things that are seamless, and it will be very easy for people to come in. Like Tech and Sport does this really well, and Chris Lynn has done it well as well with their groups and how they bring people in, and everyone feels welcomed, and there's a guide and all that stuff. But again, same thing. There's a lot of people coming in there expecting that they're going to get really quick results. I'm not saying that that's what our groups are here in Australia. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is like, I think a lot of these people don't realize that there's assets available, whether it's the group, whether it's the videos, whether it's chats or whatever, but they have to take that information and have to do something with it. And yeah, fair game, fair, yeah, 100%. I'll have so many caps and DVDs I'll never sell. You have to work out your niche and not just copy it. 100. That's right. That's right. Like, that's why I'm doing things really different. I'm doing it the way that I've always intended to do it. Even before reselling, my goal and dream has always been to have a business, be a business owner. And what that looked like is going to be different to how someone else imagines it. The beauty was that reselling was the quickest machine to get me to that point, which I realize more and more clearer every year. And that's why I continue to tighten up my narrative on that. Oh, thank you, Ethan. I appreciate it. I think that's super important, Julie. Yeah, you can't. You really can't. And, Two Aussie Thrifters is a perfect example. They've got a warehouse. They've had multiple people. They've got 7 years experience now, right? And so I can't come in and just replicate them, because they've got a gap of 4 years extra knowledge, which knowledge is power. Because if they've got 4 years ahead, they also have access to all these different things, which when you start, you might not. But at the same time, we all have, unfair advantages like that we might be able to do. Like, you might be starting reselling and you might have access to, something really unique, like that it sells really, really high, because that's what you have access to, because where you live or the type of stuff. Like, there's so many factors. And, that's why when I originally started watching Two Aussie Thrifters, I loved how they did certain things. I've seen Die Over Flipper how he was doing things, and then more people came into and there's been so many people to learn from. But at the end of the day, you have to do it what suits your lifestyle, right? Like, because two Aussie thrifters, Brad and Jazz, they're doing it together, right? And then they've solved their problems to get to that. I'm not doing it with Carla. Carla does her own stuff, right? She humps out and whatever. But then there's other people, they've got families, they've got kids, and some of them can't be spending all the time through the day doing the business. They have to do it in the evenings when the kids are asleep. They have more responsibilities, they have more accountabilities. Like, there's so many different things. And that's why I'm really making sure I'm honing down this year that, I look, if I've done it in the past and I've misled people because they think that here I am telling them how to do something. Look, I'm telling them because this is how I'm doing it. Doesn't mean it's going to be right for you. And for me, I'm going to continue to make sure the narrative is like, this is how I'm doing it. This is why I'm doing it. If I succeed, therefore I succeed. If I don't, I don't. But the reality is like, whether you're at the start of a journey or at the end of a journey and you're moving forward, the forward is always unknown because a lot of it, we don't know how it's going to pan out until we take action. Can we do what we intend to do? Do we have the capacity? Do we have the energy? Are we motivated? Do we have the passion? Is it even viable? Right. And have exactly, yeah, there we go. Exactly. I'm sorry, I'm just catching up with the chat. Everyone has a cheat code. You just have to. That's right. It's all different for everyone, right? And I don't think there's anything bad with that, right? Like, I think when people realize that that's what separates all the big businesses. You got Apple and Microsoft. Like, they are both worth $3 trillion in value. They're in the same industries, but they're completely different, and they're both worth the same, but they're doing things entirely different. I got told by John from Flippin' Ain't Easy that I class myself as a veteran. I might look like one, but I'm definitely not a veteran seller. I'll be honest as well. Some YouTubers showing the income after expenses is sobering and not get rich quick or work. Some YouTubers being honest. Well, that's right. That's why I'm very, very clear on what this one exactly, right? I've got nothing to hide here. This is a lot of open-ended. There's been years where I've done really good net profit. Last year, obviously, was less than the year before, but I'm doing things over a basis of, I'm doing this for 2, 3, 5, 10 years. And at the end of the day, like this, I've got other assets. I have 2 rental properties. I have a share portfolio. I have savings from working, 9 years in a consulting firm. Like, it's the reality is like, because this works for me, it's not going to work for everyone else. That's just the reality of it. I'll just see if there's any more questions here. No worries, mate. All good. You do you. That's fine. We're going to get into some Pokemon stuff soon. Reselling, you never stop learning. That's it. It will change again. It will continuously change. I love this. Some resellers give wrong information to new resellers and cause bad decisions in your business as they think you're doing the right thing or buying the right thing, and it's actually false. Look, I think that's why I'm really making sure I'm being very open up front to avoid this. Because, again, reflecting, anyone coming in at a point in time might think, oh, he's doing it really well, but it's not viable for them because it works for me because, I have very low lifestyle costs because, yes, I have 2 rental properties. They're rented out. I don't have kids. I actually still live, with my folks. And that's how I'm choosing to do it, as a small sacrifice of the short term, so that in the long term, hopefully I'll benefit from. And that's why I show all my dollars as well, to make sure people realize that I'm not here selling, how to make, $1 million in reselling and profit. I'm here saying how I'm building a business that one day hopefully will give me enough to, set me free in terms of what else I want to be able to achieve. So I think people's intent isn't to mislead. Maybe some people, because they don't show something and they don't want to, reveal that information. But the reality is like, like, even when people, it's like when 2 Aussie thrifters, obviously they've got the biggest dollars amount in Australia that's being shared publicly. They share all this information, yet people still nitpick it. Like, it's just ridiculous. So, and that's because they think it's not viable. Well, it's not viable to them. Of course, it works for 2 Aussie thrifters, so who cares? Like, if it doesn't work for someone else, it doesn't matter, right? It's silly. But no, Jen, I totally agree. And this is what I was saying before. Like people coming into the community, it'd be very overwhelming because there's all these different things happening. So I'm just trying to make sure I'm tightening up myself in that sense. If that, yeah. Okay. All right. So I think that was all the questions. I could be wrong. There's a lot of you here for the Pokemon stuff. So look, if anyone has any more questions about this stuff, I'm more than happy to answer. I want to make sure we give people a chance to open up some Pokemon cards. And we can jump into that. I'll just quickly double check this from someone that have learned the information out. Cowboys, yeah. Thanks for being transparent. I saw a lovely USL who made 27K revenue, but income pre-tax at the end is. Well, I mean, look, that's the reality of a lot of small businesses, right? A lot of small businesses, they're not making huge profits, right? I mean, you go look at any public company, and some of these places are doing, we did $200 million in revenue, but we've only done a profit of 3 million, and then they've got to spread that across, boards and things like that. So really, it doesn't work out to be much. There's unless you're doing a automated service business where like I come here, talk about something, you sign up, and I don't have to do anything, and a product gets sent to you like a digital product, like my reseller spreadsheet with Ethan. We're very open on that. We sell it for what we think it's worth, for the value, and we spent time in making that, and then we make a lot more profit on that because we don't have to come back and do more rework. As we continue to develop it, we reinvest in time into that, and of course the value goes up of what we see that as. But here we are out here doing all these things. That's why I'm trying to build a business where there's less of me in it, even if it's earning less. I'm not doing anything, right? Of course, then it's the, how do you scale that? How do you solve for that? And a lot of that I don't have the answer for until I start going through it. But look, 60s, you're right. I mean, it'd be better off just going to working at Macca's as a manager. It's not that bad. I don't think it's that bad at all. Like, it's, I mean, look, if we do some quick math, 67 over 207 is what? It's 32% margin. That's what 2 Aussie Thrifters run at. I'm running at, what did I show? I said 20. As an average, I'm running at a net profit of 30. Sorry, as an average, it's 44% across 3 years, but last year was 22%, right? So it's really not too bad. Like when you think about it, if you look at a lot of small businesses, especially retail, they're operating at 2-3%. You ask Ethan, he's got the stats. Perfect example. Cash is 200 million revenue, but profit 24. Yeah, there you go. I mean, that's 14%, 10% or something, right? Thank you, team. Thank you, Grumpy Granny. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's incredible. So it's not that bad, really. Yes, his cost structure was high because he was thrifting, not going to Goodwill bins. Explaining because it's gone up. Yeah, and that's the same for me. My cost of goods has gone up because I'm not getting low costs of goods. I don't have access to that. I haven't solved that problem, but I know I can call up and get, through my multiple suppliers and through my consignment deals, I can get access to that stuff. And that's starting to increase. And I've been able to continue to lower my cost of goods, just not quick enough. Right? It's a process. All right, let's do a spin. let's get some goodies happening. More than happy to continue the conversation though. I'll just pull out the public ones for now, and we'll do the first spin of the public, and we'll get into that. So let's do this. This is for the first. I mean, we'll still answer questions, but I just want to make sure we're. Oh, John Roberts, my man. For the first pack of the night. Where's my pen gone? He's 100% in clothing, and it's hard to feel. Yeah, 100%. John Roberts. All right, so for the first pack, and of course, if we don't get any hits tonight, like if you don't get a hit in the pack, we will. Yeah, there we go. Makes a huge difference, doesn't it? We'll get into the tower. All right, so this is the chase list from the shiny set tonight. Shiny treasures. We're looking for one of these 5 cards. That's probably where the fun stuff is. Well done, John. And of course, you've also got access to the members one, so you might get a double win tonight. Who knows? So this is what we're going for. And yeah, but I think, there's, if you can spend a high cost of good, but still make, 40% margin on it, like net margin, well, then it doesn't matter. But it's because, if you're not getting a high margin, then that's where the problem is, right? All right, let's see if I'm just going to adjust this camera a little bit. Is that better? There we go. We're working on getting some fast internet as well. So hopefully in probably about 6 weeks, we're going to have some really high quality footage here. All right. Let's see if John can set the scene for us tonight. Set the bar high. Nice little card there. Another nice little card there. Oh, kicking off with a nice little EX. Well done, sir. We got 14 hits out of 10 packs last week. And looks like we're starting off with a nice little fresh opportunity there. Look at that big tummy. What a cutie. I love these Pokemon. They're so cute. So that's the first pack for John. John might win again later. Who knows? He's a member. So if you don't know how this works, folks, if you've signed up, if I don't have your contact details, because I've been doing my CRM this year, so I don't have to keep asking people for details. And basically I get in contact within 24 hours if I don't have your details and get these out to you. Well done, sir. Well done. Let's see. Yeah, the volume of low cost of good is king. And look, it's a challenge. It's a challenge to solve. And that's why, we can't compare ourselves to other people. Like a good example, and I'm not picking on 2 Aussie thrifters, they're a perfect example. They've got their DVD deal and their low cost of goods is like 38 cents for their listing, not for the item, for their listing. Right. And that's only because they've been working with people over a long period of time. It's not like they just started today and they had access to that instantly. Right. I mean, they started the store and they had access to that because they've got the experience and the connections and the people. So if someone's watching this video, watching that video, sure, if they can get the DVDs for the same thing, they're going to make some really good money. It's like the, yeah, you might need to, man. One of my best videos on my channel at the moment is, oh, no, we still got the race. Don't worry. We still got the race. One of my best videos on my channel is how to sell DVDs or how to profit with DVDs. But it's all under the assumption that you're getting them at less than 30 cents a pop, right? And that's where you can make money. But if you're not getting them that cheap, even now some of the real cheap DVDs is not worth it. But it all comes down to circumstance, And I remember getting the comments where people are like, oh, yeah, but it's not realistic to get DVDs at 30 cents or 50 cents. It's like, no, it's not, but it's possible, right? No, this one's actually my one. I saw she did get one. Hers is a little bit different. Mine is from 2007. I'm not sure if hers older or newer, but because I saw it, I wanted to get mine out and flex it. All right, we're going to do the next public giveaway spin. Thank you for being here, Puppy Dog Diary. Appreciate you. All right, next spin. I'll just add the next couple of names. Oh, no, there's no more names. All right, so let's do this. Good luck, everyone. This is for public giveaway number 2. Oh, Ashton, my man. Way to go, sir. I'm not sure if he's still here, but Ashton's he hasn't won for a while, but he has probably won some of the best cards that we have opened on this channel. So let's see if he can get us the Charizard again tonight. I've never walked into an op shop and seen something for that much. That's insane. All right, Ashton, let's see if you can continue to bring the fire, my man. Let's do it. Ashton. He's our regular big winner. He might not win all the time. His dad usually does, but he does seem to pull the good stuff. So wishing you all the best, buddy. Not sure if he's still here, if he's gone to bed, but either way, he'll get a surprise. Oh, there we go. There he is. All right, let's do this. Here we go. Come on. I'm very excited. I need to add music to these streams. I'm sorry. I should. Well, actually, do you think I should add music to these streams? Fingers and toes crossed, Grumpy Granny. Nice little guy there. Also there. Oh, we did get a shiny. That's a win. That's a hit. This is what people are chasing. And, oh, come on. A double banger. Well done. So it's not big hits, but hey, you got 2 hits. What I love about this set, it's probably more so the Japanese, you just get so many hits. Now, hopefully we'll have some of the actual English version of this that comes out this week. So hopefully I've got some of those arriving, and we'll be able to do some of those over the coming weeks as well, which I'm pretty excited to do. Well done, Ashton. You got 2 cards there. So you got nice little baby shiny, which is quite cute. And we also got you this bad boy. Woohoo! Lots of shine in there as well. Who will be next for the public giveaway? So we're doing really good. We've got 3 hits for 2 backs, which is cheapest. The hit rate on this is epic. Well done, sir. You know the drill. I'll get this out to you. So good. Oh, tip shops. I understand. Right. Well, it could have been op or tip. It could have been op or tip, right? All right. If there's any questions while we're doing this, jump in, folks. I'll remove Ashton from the public. See if there's any more people that have come through. Doesn't look like it. So we'll do public giveaway number 3 now. Here we go. Spin. And we have, Jaden. I don't know if Jaden's won before. Jaden, have you won before? I can't remember. I don't even know if Jaden's here, but congratulations, Jaden G. Congratulations. All right, we've got your name down here, so we'll do 1 pack for you, sir. Well done, Jaden. Boo, YouTube is not letting me use the GG sticker. What's the GG sticker? All right, let's wish Jaden all the best. See if we can get him a hit or 2. Here we go. Oh, well done, Jaden. Look at that. We'll come back to him in a minute. Oh, a double banger again. Jeepers. We have been on fire. So Jaden has actually come out with an EX, which is really beautiful, mind you. Well done. And then he's also come out with one of their new gold cards, which I'm going to show you in a second, because it's got like this blue wash over it as well. It's not purely gold, but it's like a blue gold card. So it's pretty nice. Well done. This is the one. It's a bit bent, actually. It's a bit weird. Anyway, we'll tighten it up. So you can see like it's got this bluish, greenish color with the gold. Way to go. Way to go, mate. Well done. It seems so. It seems so, which is what I want. I always feel bad when people don't win, but that's the reality of it. And that's why I always try and give something with it. But we've been hitting some magic with these, haven't we? Well done, Jaden. Not sure if Jaden's watching, but if you're watching, mate, you're going to get, if you're watching later, you're going to get a nice little surprise. Way to go. All right, we've got one more public giveaway. Last chance to get into it, guys. Good grief. All right. He wants the fish for my collection. Oh, the pressure. That's probably going to be the hit for the night, I think. I totally forgot that was in this. It's always, I love this because I haven't been paying close attention to everything. A bit out of it, being so busy, but that's always a nice little surprise. Thank you, Puppy Dog Doe, for the $3 dues. Woo, 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 woo. I appreciate it. What am I doing? All right, we've got the next public giveaway. Just make sure I haven't miscounted. And there's 1, 2, 3. Yep, so 3 packs will go to 2 members after this. So I'm just going to get the public names, see if there's any more to add in, and we will do the last public spin. And we'll get into it. All right, public spin, here we go. Good luck, everyone. Oh, PDD has won. It will go with, way to go, mate. I love it. I love it. Your commitment too. Well done, Puppy Dog Diary. Well done. A regular winner as well. Now, let's see if we can get you a nice card. Let's see if we can get her a nice card. Let's go, Puppy Dog Diary. Let's go. Let's go. And then we've got the members giveaway. And of course, if anyone's got any questions, please, there's still a chance to ask. We've still got a little bit. Oh, here comes the dollars as well for Puppy Dog Diary. Let's go. All right, here we go. The suspense is real. And of course, if you don't get something, we've still got the hit pile as well. So we'll get you sorted. Don't you worry. Here we go. Ooh, a little shiny. Baby shiny. And an EX. Well done. You still got 2 hits. I love it. Love it. Everyone's getting plenty of goodies in this. Oh, it's good bang for buck. Might have to buy some more of these. Definitely worth it. Has been anyway. He's a cutie, isn't he? Ta-da! You're welcome, Puppy Dog Diary. And of course, as a member, you might also have the opportunity to win. If you haven't signed up already, I haven't checked. For members, chance to still win. So members get double chance. That's the beauty of members, and I appreciate it because it helps pay for these cards and it helps pay for the postage. And you know, the more members we have, the more giveaways we can do, and the more we can grow and have a bit of fun. It sure does, and it makes close to pink. It sure does, and it makes me feel less bad. Of course, I'm out of, it's out of my control, but I'll do whatever I can to try and make sure everyone goes home with at least something. That's always the way. All right, let's jump in on the members, and we're going to do the duck race. So first and second place will get the wins for the duck race, and we have 7 people in the members tonight that want to win the Pokemon cards, which is fun. So let me just get this duck race ready. Oh, gifted a membership. The Aussie Nurse Flipper was gifted. All right, so what I'm going to do, just to be fair, because it's all very last minute. So Puppy Dog Diary actually just donated a gift to the Aussie Nurse Flipper. So I'll automatically add you into it because you might not have the ability to understand. Sorry, you have the ability to understand, but it's all very last minute. So what I'll do, Aussie Nurse Flipper, is I'll chuck you into the duck race and give you a chance to win as well, just because it's very last minute, and we'll make that happen. So just give me a second, folks. I'll just get all this sorted. The duck race. I won't do this always. Like it's like with the folks last week. I said, they need to figure out how to get into the link. So obviously next time figure it out for yourself. But it's all happening very. I'm just doing it while we're very small. If we had 30, 40 members, I can't be doing that. Like I just don't have time. But we'll keep it intimate for now because it is quite intimate. There's not many of you. All right, so I'll bring in these, and then I'll add in the Aussie Nurse Flipper. And thank you for the gift, Puppy Dog Diary, the Aussie Nurse Flipper. All right. Just make sure no one else has jumped in. That's fine. Let me share screen. There we go. So whoever comes... Oh, okay. Someone else has been... Oh, Ashton has been added as well. Jeepers. All right, now I'm going to have to fix this. I'm going to have to cut it, guys. Otherwise, by the time I finish it, everyone will keep adding more people. So let me just add in Ashton, just to be fair. Thank you. Thank you, secondhand gang. So apparently, I got an email that coming soon, I will be able to um, do this myself as well, like gift out memberships once a month. I haven't got access to it yet, but apparently it's coming. Oh, and another one. We've got Ashton, and we've now also been there's one for Emma Doyle. Okay. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Everyone's really, really doing it now. So we've had Emma Doyle jump in because of the gift. And now we've had, so I've got Emma. And now there's another one that's come through for, oh, Johnny Boy. John, Johnny Boy. I'm going to call him Johnny Boy. Um, so we've got Ashton, Emma, and Johnny Boy. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly, I need to put like a little timer here to stop people. My 10-year-old is screaming, well, um, hopefully, Emma, you win then. But I can't guarantee that. But it's all a bit exciting, isn't it? It's all very exciting. Um, all right, let's make this happen, folks. Ah, jeepers, there's another one. Okay. I appreciate it, secondhand gang. Let me just add in this. Whew, all right. I should just put a little countdown, shouldn't I? Just so they, once the countdown's up, it's up, and we will start. So let me just add a little timer here. I'm going to do a little timer. All right, there's the timer. Once that is done, we're done, and I'm going. Otherwise, we'll be here all night. Oh, Dingo was gifted, and Dingo, I didn't even know Dingo was here. I didn't see him. Dingo has become a member as well. Good grief. Okay, everyone's getting in. Well, you guys are amazing. Such a great community here. That's why I love. Yeah, I appreciate this. It's like this is very overwhelming. It's all happening very fast, and I'm like every moment I try to do it, you guys add more. So it's very. I feel the love. Thank you, secondhand gang. Yeah, it's very nice of you, mate, and of course everyone that else, Extraction and Puppy Dog Diary as well. All right, so we've got the countdown, and we will then start. The more, the merrier. All right, looks like we've got everyone. Let's do this. All right, we'll set this for 2 minutes. Thank you, everyone. All right. Here we go. So 2 people will win, first and second place. Will take home the goodies. And I think as we get bigger and bigger, I'll try and add more members to it. And obviously now tonight we've got a bit more. So next week I'll try and bring in a few more goodies. Let's do this. Good luck, everyone, and hopefully we'll get some nice hits. Let's do it. All right, the 2 minutes has begun. I'm gonna have a quick little sip, get my voice box happening again. All right, here we go. So early days. We've still got a minute 40, and it looks like it looks like there's a few ambitious ones to get out the front there, but we'll see what happens. All right, we've got PDD hanging at the front. We've got Dingo hanging to the side. Johnny Boy's sneaking in the middle. We've got Anthony there as well. Secondhand Gang's right at the back. Khaleesi is at the back, slowing down. But that's usually some of the strategy here is to try and slow down, and slow and steady wins the race. We've got Jen taking the lead, but Jen's getting out too early. What are you doing, Jen? We've got Ashton just hanging out, taking it easy. Johnny Boy is, yeah, cruising as well. We've got Emma hasn't really made a move, but that's a good sign too, because usually if you're sitting there at the back, it means you're probably going to move up. I know he does look. Dingo does look like a lawyer from England, doesn't he? Johnny Boy's still trying to take the lead and hold the lead. All right, we've got almost 30 seconds. This is where the nerves start to come out. I'm getting nervous. No worries, G Lee. Appreciate you hanging out. Thank you. There's still time. There's still time, Johnny boy. Come on, Green Duck. Yeah, I mean, Puppy Dog Diary is the most obvious one there. All right, we're coming down to the final 15. Need some pink Pokemon. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7. Oh, PDD's coming. She's coming. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Oh my goodness. Oh. All right, so the winners tonight, look at that. We've got PDD going in first out of nowhere, and then Kerry's come through as well. Look at that. Sorry, Emma, you were last tonight. What I'll do is I'm going to make a little surprise, and I'm going to make it official from tonight. So we've got PDD coming in first. So you get obviously the first batch of 3, another PDD. So I'm just getting this ready. And then second place is Kerry. Well done. And then going forward from tonight, what I'm going to do, because now we've got a bit more dollars to play with, just for tonight, but hopefully next week it'll be a bit better as well. So Kerry's got 3. I'm going to make a wooden spoon. Basically, if you're last, you get something from the hit pile. Why not, right? Let's make it fun. So what we'll do at the very... Actually, I'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it at the end. Emma, we will have a hit pile opportunity for you. So just give us a little bit and we'll make that happen for you. And if you don't know what that is, I'll explain. But we'll do that. We'll add a wooden spoon every week. So even if a member doesn't, win the good stuff, they'll get something to take home still. All right, let's get this happening. People probably wanting to go to bed as well. Whew. It sure did. It sure did. All right. Let's start off with Puppy Dog Diary for the first pack of 3. Then we'll do Kerry, and then we'll do Emma with a pick a card from the stack. All right. We're kicking off with a nice little Pikachu here. This is for Puppy Dog Diary. I'm crying for joy. I love it. Little cutie there. Oh, he's a cheeky little one. He's chasing some blueberries. Love it. There we go. Oh, actually, this might be the first pack we don't get anything. Oh, I was wrong. Well done. Oh, these guys are cute. All right, so the first hit for Puppy Dog Diary. Not too bad. You're so welcome, Hudson. You're so welcome. We'll get you a hit from the stack in a moment. We'll just finish these guys first, and then we'll get you to pick a number. There we go. Not too bad. Well done. That's pack number 1 for Puppy Dog Diary. Let's go to pack number 2. Kerry said, just happy, I bet, Anthony. Yeah, it's 2 weeks now he hasn't won. This is Mamos Collective. He hasn't won for 2 weeks now. Usually he's won a few times in a row, but just hasn't happened. Here we go. Pack number 2 for Puppy Dog Diary. Ooh. Nice shine. Let's see what we can do. Oh, another one. It's just insane. The hit rates are... It's like everyone... look. Oh, my camera just died. Give me a second. This happened just the other day as well. For some reason, I think it overheats. Give me a second. There we go. We're back. No, it's frozen again. It's gone. I'm still here, though. All right, we're back. We are back. Ta-da! It's froze again. All right, I'm going to have to just use the other camera. Give me a second, guys. So I have a backup here. I think it's been overheating. I don't know. It's a bit weird. It's a bit annoying as well. It's happened a couple of times now over the last couple of weeks, but that's why you have a backup, and we'll make it work. Don't worry, we'll make it work. Give me a second, guys. Won't be as clear, but we're here. We're back. We're back. All right. So, let me fix these cards up. So I was going to ask Johnny Boy, are we meant to be getting this many hits in all the shiny treasures? Because we've got a hit every pack. Like, it's just insane. All right, so now we're up to 2 for Puppy Dog Diary out of the 3. I mean, I'm not complaining about the hits. I just super curious of what's going on. Pack number 3 for Puppy Dog Diary. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh. Here we go. Another one. That's just insane. Like, there's another pink one as well. I just don't understand. All right, now we're going to move on to who was next. We've got Kerry for her 3 packs, and then we've got Emma. Well done, Puppy Dog Diary. Look at that. I mean, come on. Unbelievable. So that anyone that's become a member tonight, like as a donation, as a gift, you'll be a member for the rest of the month, like for another whole month, which means for the next 4 weeks, you're going to have the opportunity to win, which is super cool, right? Absolutely super cool. Puppy Dog Diary, let me do this for you. Put that on your other pile. Well done. All right, now we're going to do Kerry. 3 packs for you. Let's see if we can continue to keep the momentum. Puppy Dog Diary getting into the coffee emojis. Thank you for all the support. I appreciate it. Look at him. He's so cute. All right, so this is for Kerry. Is that like a slug octopus thing? Oh, come on. Way to go, Kerry. All right, let's just take a quick moment and have a look at this card. Look at this beauty. What the heck? I'm just going to get that sleeved before we... There we go. Wow. Now, this looks really good on my screen, but it's probably really blurry for you guys. I do apologize, but amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's pack number 1. 2 more packs for Kerry. Wait, is it someone's birthday? What did I... Is it Kerry's birthday? All right. Here we go. Here we go. Pack number 2 for Kerry. Here we go. This is insane. We're doing very, very well tonight. That looks like a Godzilla. All right. Hey, we're still getting hits. This is insane. What the heck? I'm going to lose my voice. Jeepers. Oh, well, sorry. I must have missed that. Happy birthday, Kerry. Happy 60th. Wow. Look at you. Out here partying with the Pokemon lovers. Love it. Here's one for you, Kerry. Had you ever imagined that you would be, spending your 60th, well, obviously the day after, opening Pokemon cards on YouTube? Love it. All right, pack number 3 for Kerry. Here we go. It's a lot of fun, isn't it? It becomes very addictive. All right, let's see if we can get some more amazing pulls for Kerry. Here we go. It's so nice. It's so nice. And then another one. What the heck? Oh, this is a nice card. Really cute. Absolutely cute. How cool is that? I'm having so much fun, guys. Like just thank you for being able to make this happen, right? Of course, just doing this to give back, have some fun, and hang out, and just there's so much things going on in the world, which just this it's just a chance to escape, right? And I love being able to do this with you all. Um, like I said, I've got a lot of things happening at the moment, just with the business that I will reveal a bit later, like in a couple of weeks. But um, been so busy and I haven't been able to get ahead with the Pokemon Fun stuff that I'm working on. And then we're going to try and integrate a bit more backpacks into all this, which I haven't given them the plan for that yet. But, there's a lot of things, moving pieces. But of course, the whole idea of me building the business to get me out of that is so that I can do more of those things and work on a few other little enterprises and hobbies that I have. So well done, Kerry. Well done. Absolutely insane. Emma, what I need from you, well, it doesn't have to be from you, it can be from your boy, is a number between 1 and 10. I think it is. Yeah, Hudson. A number between 1 and 10, please. We've got the hit pile there, and we'll pull you a hit from the hit pile and give you something as the wooden spoon. So wooden spoon basically means if you come last. Going forward for the members, that's what I'll do. I think that's a bit of fun, bit of love. Why not? So Hudson or Emma, if you can give me a number between 1 and 10, please. Let's see what we've got here. Hudson says 4, please. All right. Let me just put this together. They're not going to fit, so I'm going to have to come back for that one for Kerry. All right. Hudson has said number 4. Here we go. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and this is number 4. Here we go. Hey! Nice little Pikachu there. There you go. There's a few surprises in this, and we haven't been hitting the hit pile much because we've been getting so many hits we haven't needed to. So it's the hit pile that hasn't depleted. So I'll get that one out to you as well, Emma. So what I'll do is I don't think I've got your details. I'll reach out to you by email and request, postal details, and we'll get that sent out to you as well. Wow, what a night. It's just insane how we continue to have all these hits. I don't know if it's like meant to be that way. Oh, hang on, let me fix this. I don't know if it's meant to be that way. I'm not complaining though. It's good. So this is a high class set. So pull rates are better than regular Japanese sets. Okay. Interesting. Maybe I'll stack up on a few just for a bit of fun down. We can come back here and purchase. And we can open these down in 6 months' time or something. Where I was getting them from, they were actually pretty cheap. I've seen them dropped down again a little bit more, like for a box. I think they're down to $99. People were selling them for. You only get the 10 packs, but it's been a lot of fun, and I think it'll be a good little investment to continue to down the line. But anyway, I'll see what I can do. Everyone, you're also welcome. Thanks for hanging out. Obviously, a few little issues and tech issues, whatever. It's always the case. Do my best to try and get through it all. Appreciate you all hanging out and asking the questions and all the gifts from Secondhand Gang, PDD, and all from Extraction. I don't know if someone else chucked one in there as well, but I really, really do appreciate it, guys. It means the absolute world that we can just come here, forget everything else, and just hang out. But at the same time, I want to answer questions and be open and share the experience. And I'm documenting my life at the same time, really. So, but yeah, we'll leave it there. I'm going to go get some rest and appreciate you all. We'll be back here next week doing it all again. Tomorrow is February. Crazy. We're already in the second month of the year, but we do get one more extra day this year. So make sure you make the most of it. Appreciate you all. Have a wonderful evening, wonderful day, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. And we'll be back here next week and we'll do it all again. And ciao.